You spend hours watching videos, reading books, even taking notes. But when it's time to actually use what you've learned, your mind goes blank. Sound familiar? You're not alone. Most people think they're learning, but science shows they're actually not. Stay with me. We're breaking down exactly why that happens and how you can finally learn the right way. Here's the truth. Just because you're consuming information doesn't mean you're actually learning. Watching tutorials, reading articles, and taking notes are useful, but they create the illusion of progress without the real results. It feels productive, but when it's time to apply what you've learned, everything slips through your fingers. This isn't your fault. The real issue is that we've never been taught how to learn effectively. We're stuck in a passive loop of consuming information without truly engaging with it, and that's why we don't remember or apply what we learn. Science has shown that the most common ways we try to learn don't actually work. Sure, reading books and watching videos give you the basics, but knowledge alone won't help you master something. Let's take learning how to ride a bike. You can watch all the videos and read all the books on the topic, but none of that matters until you actually get on the bike and start pedaling. You won't learn how to balance or steer until you practice, and yes, fall down a few times. Real learning happens when you're actively engaging with the material, when you're doing, practicing, and making mistakes. This is how you internalize skills and retain information. The science is clear. Learning needs to be challenging, and that discomfort is exactly how your brain gets stronger. So why do we keep using ineffective methods, even when we know they don't work? The problem is that we've been taught to believe that consuming information is the same as learning. But here's the thing. Consuming information doesn't equal learning. Whether it's watching videos, reading books, or taking notes, it's just the beginning. But without applying that knowledge, it's just information you're passively absorbing. Think about it. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is only potential power. Action is power. This quote from Tony Robbins hits the nail on the head. You can know all the theory in the world, but unless you act on it, it's just potential. Learning doesn't happen by just taking in information. It happens when you put that knowledge into practice. True learning comes when you actively engage, challenge yourself, and put in the practice. Now that we know traditional methods aren't cutting it, let's talk about what actually works. And the key to success? Having a plan of action. The first step is to make your learning intentional. Don't just study randomly. Set a schedule, stick to it, and track your progress. For example, if you want to improve your shooting skills like a pro basketball player, don't just hope you'll get better by watching highlights on YouTube. Instead, create a plan. Every practice, stay on the court after the team session, and dedicate 15 to 20 minutes to shooting drills. Focus on your form, your technique, and repeat those drills over and over. Keep track of your improvement. Count how many shots you make, and set small goals to beat each time. Same goes for learning a new language. Don't just learn a few words here and there. Set a specific time for practice, like every day from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Focus on speaking, listening, and repeating new words or sentences. Have a goal for each session, like learning 10 new words or practicing a specific conversation topic. Keep track of your progress, and you'll see steady improvement. The key here is consistency and structure. You're not just passively consuming information, you're actively engaging with it on a regular basis. The more specific and measurable your plan, the more effective it will be. This is how you build real skills: repetition, focused practice, and tracking your improvement. Whether it's learning a new sport, a language, or any other skill, make sure you have a plan and stick to it. Here's something most people don't realize. Learning isn't supposed to be easy. In fact, if you're feeling overwhelmed or frustrated while learning something new, that's a good sign. It means you're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, and that's exactly where real growth happens. Most people avoid that feeling of overwhelm, thinking it means they're failing or not getting it, but that's not true. Feeling challenged or uncomfortable is actually a sign that you're on the right path. When you start learning something new, it's normal to feel like you don't know what you're doing. Whether it's starting a new business or any other challenge, it's supposed to feel hard at first. This is how you know you're growing. The trick is not to run from that discomfort. Too many people give up the moment things get tough, thinking it's a sign that they're not good at it. But the truth is, discomfort is a sign of progress. So don't wait for the perfect moment to start. Don't overthink it or try to analyze everything before you begin. If you want to learn something, just start. Take that first step. Even if you feel unsure or overwhelmed, you'll figure things out along the way. The more you push through that discomfort, the easier it will get. And over time, you'll adapt. The people who become the best at what they do aren't the ones who avoid discomfort. They're the ones who embrace it and keep going. If you're serious about improving yourself, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're here to help you. Until next time, my friend.